So I've completely changed my mind with the Pigeon Loft. I've had it with racing, I can't get into it, I don't love it. So what started with, I'll probably just keep a few, or maybe even they'll all go, has now escalated quite a bit, as it does with me. So I've basically decided I want to have a loft full of interesting pigeons, some really cool colours, and a few different breeding projects going on. So before it gets dark, let me show you around. Now, one of the biggest changes is probably what I've done outside. This has changed quite a lot. Anyone that's watched any of my stuff before will know that I had like a load of slate here. This fence wasn't here. So I'll get some pictures on screen now of what it used to look like. So I've had all this slabbing done. As you can see, we've had a new step built, which is great. I've then put this fence up, which I'm absolutely over the moon with, and even a little gate on the end as well. This does two things. One, it stops red coming up too close to the Pigeon Loft, and it also stops my 3-year-old daughter getting into the loft as well. So what have we got going on, guys? Right, this is where it gets interesting. So, still got the 4 sections, but one thing you'll notice, clean floors. I was having a bit of a problem with my breathing, and I don't think the deep litter was helping. So that's gone. It's left in one section at the moment, which we'll see in a minute. So we've got these wonderful specimens here in section 2. I'm showing you section 1 last for a reason. So these are various rubella and reduced style pigeons. They are absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. Stunning, stunning. This boy up here, his name is Rex, as named by my daughter, and he is paired to this hen here, and they are down on eggs, which is absolutely amazing. And it looks like these two that were born this year are paired together as well, which is great, which hopefully leaves this one as a cock and this one as a hen. But doesn't mean I'm going to be pairing all of these together, because come and look at this. These are some of my oldie favourites. So this checker cock here, especially, he's one of the faves. Quite like that blood red-ish cock there. The grizzle hen, another red cock. Blue white flight cock here, he's done quite well. Random roller, and then under there is the blue hen, who's currently bringing up 2 classic frill babies, because I needed the space where the classic frills were for something else, which we'll have a look at very shortly. So that's them in there. Then we go through to this section, and we've had some big changes here as well. So this used to have like a sliding door on it that slid across there, and that had a window, a fixed one. So I've pulled both of those out to really open this aviary up to that more lighted, more airing, and I just like it. I do prefer it. And what I've managed to do, I don't know, I might leave this retainer in, and I'm definitely leaving this in, because it allows me to slot the door back in, and it means I can just cover that side, so when I put the bath in there, loads of water doesn't come out in here. I might take this off, you know. How does that come off? Oh, there we go, it's just screwed up. That'll come off, and that'll mean I can clean this easier and stuff like that. Got some shelves under there also. But look at what we've got in here. So, got a red, a black, that's like a tumbler type thing. Barless blues are in the house, guys. Okay, so we've got barless blues to be playing around with. So that's a barless blue cock, that's a barless blue cock, barless blue hen on the floor, barless blue hen in there, and incredibly, they are all paired together. So I've got 2 pairs of barless blues that have just gone together naturally without me doing anything. Down on eggs, all eggs are fertile. Boom! So I'm pleased with that. And then we've got this one here, which I'm not sure of at the moment. I think it's like a silvery type thing. A friend of mine, Mark, reckons it's got a bit of opal kicking around in it. Let me show you a bit closer. So these are all that I'm showing you at the minute are like the racing pigeons. But as you can see, we have got a few tumblers as well. So yeah, if you look at the look. So all of you colour guys out there, let me know, what do you think the colour is of this? Interesting, isn't it? Because it's not a black, because the black's up there, look. That's a black. And if you look at the difference, it's just a lighter version. a much lighter colour. So yeah, I'm really, really happy about that one. And then what else have we got? We've got the red, the black. So then you've got like these two here, the mag at the back, a few other mags as well. We've got some really cool looking babies, which I'll show you here. Look at this one. So this is like a small mag tumbler type thing. But look, we've got like the bronze bits through here because it's a red is its dad. But then look at the other wing. Something totally different going on. So if we look at, there we go, look at that. And I know that's quite normal in those mag type birds, but it'll be interesting to see how this one molts through. Like we're in August now, so I don't know what's gonna happen with the molt. So yeah, that's that one. And then its nest mate is this. Look at that pretty thing. These two classic frills here, they're paired together. So they'll stay together for a bit. Right, so the plan in here is these will move out of this section, the barless blues will stay in here, any racing pigeons will stay in here. So the rubellas that we've just looked at a minute ago, the really pretty ones, they're going to come in here as well. So we're going to have the rubella type ones in here, the barless blues will be in here, I might pull the grizzle through, the red cock through, the baby red, black and silver EY, whatever that is, in here, that'll stay in here as well. And we're going to do some selective breeding probably. Then all the mags and that, they'll go into another section, but I'm just going to have them all together. So like, I've got the two classic frills there that are paired together at the moment. Then I've got another classic frill hen here. And then all of this type, these ones here, yeah, this one, these ones, they are all going to live together. And I'm going to do some experimenting and see what pretty colours I can come up with. Should be good fun, shouldn't it? Right, now let's go and have a look at these bad boys in here. I got these yesterday. Been wanting them for years after my granddad first mentioned them. Big bad boy king pigeons. Now I don't know why, but they've literally spent like the whole day in the aviary for some reason. But if they're happy, that's all that matters. Ah, have they actually eaten now? Has it all gone on the floor? It's all gone on the floor. So I need to clean that up. Yeah, so we've got these. These have come down from Wales yesterday. And we're gonna have a bit of a go with the kings. Like I say, I've wanted them for ages, but they have literally spent the whole day in there. But as you can see, this one is the one that needs a clean out. The classic frills were in here, one pair. I didn't want to disturb them too much because they were on babies. And I really wanted the babies, and then I've shifted them under them races to bring them on better. So, more about the kings in another video. Let me show you some of these pretty ones before we move on. Here we go, look at these beauties. They are absolutely stunning and so unusual. I've never had anything like this before at all. If you can see those all right. So yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of what the actual colours of these ones are, or this one, or all the other individual ones, but I'm gonna get a bit of help on that. And I'm also putting myself through a little genetics course, just to teach myself, and I'm gonna ask you guys to come along and learn with me as well in a few other videos. So if that could be something you're interested in, then yeah, subscribe to this channel. What I would say is Adam Archer Pigeons, who's in Australia, he's got like 40,000 subscribers. He is amazing and is really helpful with his videos, as in his videos are really helpful. And I've learnt so much over the last couple of days that I'm hopefully then going to sort of put out myself on video, like what I've learnt from him and how my birds now work is sort of talk myself through it. So come along for the ride and see how we get on. So that's one. Do you want to look at another? Let me show you another. As named by my daughter, this is Rex, named after the dinosaur in Toy Story, because he's a bit of a big one. Needs a bath, really. So this is Rex. What I'm going to do is just totally different to everything I've done before. I'm going to name every pigeon, because they're not going to fly out. So there's no like risk of favourites going missing or anything like that. We're going to name every pigeon, and I'm going to create my own like stud book with pictures in, and I'm gonna go a bit old school, like my granddad used to do it. So have the full breeding log of everything, because I won't go into it in too much detail now, but it's incredible the amount of different information with all this genetic stuff. Like, it has blown my mind. So like I say, if you're interested in learning and coming on the journey to see what I learn over the next few weeks, months and years ahead, get on board, hit subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, which is the favourite pigeon that you've seen in this video so far, and we should have some really good fun without the pressure and stress of racing, being able to keep some beautiful, beautiful birds. I'm going to show you a barless blue because they fascinate me, and then I think we'll be about done. Go on, Rex, off you go. I'm still keeping pigeon keeping very simple. I'm probably going to get some half decent corn, a few more baths, just the simple stuff. Barless blue, wonderful creature. Genetics behind these is really interesting, which I'll show you in another video. Yeah, absolutely over the moon to get these in. And I must say, I need to thank Gavin Cooper for so much what he's done for me from Cooper's Couriers over the last few weeks. Do you know what I mean? He helped me get hold of these. He brought my king pigeons down for me. He gifted me so kindly. But yeah, I owe Gav a lot. He's like been absolute superstar. So yeah, I've got 4 like this, which are quite splendid. And they're all gonna have names. We'll have a book with photographs of them all in. Like my granddad used to. I still look through my granddad's stuff now. I've got it all in home, like all the ring numbers, what each one's off. But whereas we'll be like, instead of it being GB24S 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, they will have ring numbers, some of them are wrong. They'll all have names. So we can be like, oh, Rex and Jesse, Bread, Dave, or whatever we decide to call them, to really build up a history in the loft, a feel, a family, if you will. And that'll be done for like the racers, the kings, and for like the ones that I'm going to be sort of messing around with a little bit, like classic frills, tumblers, and all that sort of stuff. Right, say bye to another video. So that's the new plan. It's probably going to get completely out of hand, as it always does with me, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Over the next few videos, we're going to name every single one of these birds. That should be good fun as well, so that we can start to build up what the loft looks like as a whole. As I've said, we're going to get the stud book photographs all done of each pigeon, and we can really start to have a look at what each of them can possibly bring to the party. Because any pigeon here now is here for a specific reason, for breeding or feeding. That's it. I know some of you will probably want to unsubscribe because there's going to be no racing on here anymore. Hopefully this will attract a few people that are interested in this sort of stuff. Just what sort of different colours we can bring to the party, what sort of different breeding we can do with different breeds, and it's just going to be one huge learning journey for me, and I cannot wait. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll catch up with you soon.